Hey guys, what is up? We're going to do a quick little update video. This is one that I've been kind of trying to get around to and haven't gotten around to yet, which is unfortunate because this is Clutch 22i, and what has happened is that a couple of these animals have sold while we were waiting on me to get around to doing this video. So that's the bad news. The good news is the two animals that sold, there were two of them. There were two of that morph. So I can still show you everything that I got out of this. Starting with this guy, this is, or girl actually, this is I6. And pairing, of course, was Gravel male to Superfly Yellow Belly female. So this is actually the simplest that we could get out of the clutch. And this is just a lowly pastel. Nonetheless, she's a very pretty little pastel, and unfortunately she's in shed, as you can see. You can probably see her eyes starting to kind of go blue there. I just couldn't quite seem to get a look at this clutch without at least one of them being in shed, so that's unfortunate. There's actually two of these in shed, so nothing new about that, but this is a little pastel. This is I6. This is a female. And she will be available. She's a little bit slow to get her meals started, but she has taken 3 now, so she should be well on her way. I would say within another week or two, she'll be good to go to put up for sale. But I may hang on to her for a little while and put some size on her. I may do that with all of my females. I'm finding that females seem to be more the commodity. Still a little head shy, still a little skittish. But that's normal. Babies, they can do that. You know, you just got to remember with these babies, it's a big world, and we're you know, they're really small and they're really big, so they're just protecting themselves. But anyway, we're going to move her along and move on to I. This is I6. I did that before. That was I7 that I just showed you. I7 is the pastel girl. This is I6. And as you can see, this is a much more, well, fancier animal, you could say. This is a pastel yellow belly. And I almost wanted to say that this was a Firefly yellow belly. Certainly a lot of blushing and everything. It's just a really pretty animal, and really led me to believe that this might be Firefly, but I really don't think so. You're going to see a Firefly yellow belly here in a little while, and I think you're going to see my reasoning, but I believe this is just a really nice pastel yellow belly. This is another female. This one is I6. The one I showed you, the little pastel girl, was I7. So yeah, this one will definitely be available. This one is definitely putting on some size. She's had 4 meals, but they've been, the last couple of meals have been pretty sizable ones, and she is already starting to put on some weight. You can see that she's considerably bigger than the little pastel girl, I7, that I just showed you. But let's move along. This is I6, the real I6. And now we're going to move into some prettier animals. This next one is sold already, so this is the last time I'm going to get to show you this one. And of course, unfortunately, he is in shed, but this is a Firefly, and he's a little bit duller than he would normally be. That's unfortunate, but you can see his eyes starting to go blue. So he has been eating really well, though. He's eaten a couple of really good meals the last week or so, and that probably has triggered a shed. If you could kindly put your face in the frame so we can see you, that would be awesome. But this guy is sold. He'll be leaving Sunday, which is 2 days from now. This is Friday night, or no, this is Saturday night. He's going to be leaving tomorrow. And the next one that I'm going to show you is actually going to be leaving tonight. She is going to be leaving just as soon as I finish this video. Actually, I'm going to be packing her up and taking her to meet her new owner. But this is a Firefly. The funny thing about this was one of the morphs that really inspired me to start breeding, was the Firefly, way back in 2013. And as many pairings as I've done a lot of pairings that could produce this. I've done, you know, fire to Firefly. I've done, you know, because I got Pearl as a Firefly. But, you know, I've done, you know, the Fire Bee pairing, the very first pairing that I did, Fire Spider to Pastel. I've done all those pairings with Ifrit so far. And this is actually the first time I've hatched the actual Firefly combo, as many times as I've had a chance to produce it. So it's just kind of interesting that it took this long to hatch this basic combo. But yeah, this is I5 is his number. But yeah, he will be leaving tomorrow. And let's get him back in the frame a little bit. Flip him around here so you can kind of see his head. He's kind of being head shy. But if you do get a good look at his head, you can definitely see those eyes starting to go blue. So hopefully his new owner will be patient and let him complete his shed so he can see his true colors. But all right, let's move on from I5, and we're going to get into the fancier ones now. This one is going to be a Firefly Yellow Belly, and this one is sold. This one is leaving tonight, actually. As soon as I finish this recording, I'm going to be packing this guy up. This is a male, and this guy is just gorgeous. And you can see, I think, you know, looking back at I6, you can definitely see the difference here, why I believe this one has fire. This one is our Firefly Yellow Belly, and the other one is just a nice pastel yellow belly. And as I say yellow belly, I should note that these yellow bellies could also be gravel. Any one of these ones that I'm calling yellow belly could also be gravel, but you just can't tell the difference. So this is actually a Firefly yellow belly / gravel, because we don't actually know which one he is. The pastel yellow belly was pastel yellow belly / gravel. But anyways, this is I4, I believe. No. Hang on. Now I'm getting them mixed up. So I3 sold. Yeah, this has to be I4. No, this is I8. Okay, there we go. This is 8. See, I've been dealing with so many of these babies that I'm getting their numbers confused. But yeah, this is I8, and look, he's being really nice. Yeah, I4 sold at the expo. I4 was another one like this. Since he's going to be still, let me go ahead and get the pastel yellow belly out. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Zoom just a little bit out and give us a little bit more room under here. And look at the pastel yellow belly, and you can see, how much more yellow, how much brighter yellow this guy is, this Firefly yellow belly. You can see how he trends toward yellow, whereas the yellow belly by itself, the pastel yellow belly by itself, trends more toward orange. And it's actually the same way as telling the supers apart, like what we had in Clutch Eye 21i last year. We had some super pastel yellow belly and super pastel or Superfly yellow belly, and I could tell them apart the same way by looking at just the trending in the color. But anyways, this is there was another one of these. I3 was another one of these, and it sold at the expo. It was a female. This is another female, still available. This is a male. This is a Firefly yellow belly, sold, and will be leaving tonight. So now then, grand finale. I told you that this was a gravel male to a Superfly yellow belly female, meaning that our gravel needed to prove that he was a gravel. Well, this last baby, this is I2, and you probably saw me cut this egg. This was the first egg that I cut, but this right here is the yellow belly gravel combination. This is a highway. This is a pastel highway. A normal highway would be darker than this. It would be more of a beige, whereas this one's more of a kind of a cream color white with this highway striping. But this is a female. This is going to be a holdback, obviously. I've got to keep one of these, and it's the only one I got. So, this is I2. She'll be known as Dot. She'll be entering the collection as Dot. Because, highway, DOT, you get it. But anyways, she is a pastel. She could be a Firefly highway. I don't think there's any way to tell fire from Firefly. or I don't think there's any way to tell Pastel from Firefly. We know she's Pastel, she has to be, but Fire will probably have to be proven out. But anyways, guys, that is Clutch I, Clutch 22I, not to be confused with 21I that we did last year. And I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see more from this girl eventually because she will be in the main collection. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.